It's time to run and gun with the Lakin High Broncs as they take to the hardwoods for another action-packed basketball game. Welcome to Lakinsports.com and Lakin Broncs Sports on YouTube for the live video coverage of Lakin High Broncs basketball. Brett and Sandy Hendricks want to thank the wonderful sponsors who make this live webcast possible. The Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank. The Agency of Lakin and Garden City. Flashbacks Diner of Lakin. Lakin Drug. Shelter Insurance Gwen Wechter. The Golden Plains Credit Union. The Lakin Recreation Commission. Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas. Shorty's 2 Cafe. The Kearney County Community Development Ralph Goodnight. Hendricks Welding, Brad Hendricks, Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ripsema, D-Bach Metals, and the Stampede. To the courtside we now go with the longtime voice of the Lakin Broncs, Mr. Brad Hendricks.
And welcome back to Lakin Broncs Sports YouTube. Brad Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. We're set for our second game tonight, the Hugoton Eagles and the Lakin Broncs. A big game. As for how the bracket for next week's sub-state tournament falls into place, right now the Lakin Broncs are the number 1 seed, just percentage points ahead of Hugoton because Hugoton has one less game played as of tonight. They still have a makeup game coming up this Friday against Ulysses. The Broncs 16-3, the Eagles 16-2. The winner of this contest will be the top seed of next week's sub-state tournament. The Eagles 16-2 once again under head coach Trey O'Neill in his first season. They come in averaging 59.8 points per game after a big win at Hugoton last Friday, beating the Longhorns by the score of 52-47. Eagles have won 12 straight coming into tonight's contest. Now for the Lakin Broncs, they are 16-3 after a win over Deerfield on Friday night by the score of 82-36. The Broncs come in averaging 70.5 points per game. The Broncs have lost 4 straight to the Eagles, including 2 last year, the only 2 losses Lakin had last year on their way to a 21-2 season. But Hugoton spoiling that, winning the final game of the regular season, giving the Broncs their first lead, and then defeating the Broncs in the sub-state final at Larned. So the Broncs looking to exact a little revenge here tonight against the Eagles on their home floor. I have no stats for Hugoton, and I barely know their starting lineups. I wasn't able to get any stats for the boys like I was for the Lady Eagles, but we'll just go with them as they are brought to our attention. I almost hate to admit this, Jared, but we have light on this computer again.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I looked down earlier. I saw it was plugged in about the time I went to mess with the cords in between games. I pulled it completely apart, so it wasn't put together. It fell apart, but it's back to working. So I appreciate those that were watching the girls' contest, and I appreciate your thoughts and everything towards our dead computer. But we were able to bring it to life, so but I thank you. And those of you that are out there, you know who you are, and thank you so very much for your consideration. Broncs back on the floor, warming up, getting set for this big matchup. The starters for Hugoton, wearing number 2, a 5'9" sophomore, Deshaun Lewis. Wearing number 4, a 6'1" junior, Riley Riddlesberger. Number 5, a 6'2" junior, Carson Bennett. Wearing number 11, a 6'2" sophomore, Isaac Martin. And wearing number 25, a 6'5" senior, Gavin Williams. Starters for the Broncs. I don't even know why we give them week after week. It's been that way for 19 games so far, and it's not going to change tonight. But here we go. We'll give it to you nonetheless. The Broncs 16-3. They start this way. Servando Gonzalez is a 5'9 senior. He wears number 3. Servando averaging 24.5 points per contest, and he's grabbing 4 rebounds per game. Wearing number 5, a 5'10 junior, Pablo Areola. Areola averaging a half a point per game, 3.5 rebounds per contest. Alan Martinez, a 6'2 senior, averaging 20 points per contest, 9 rebounds per game. He wears number 11. Connor Hudson wears number 13. He's a 5'10 senior, averaging just over 9 points per game, 1.5 rebounds per game. And wearing number 24, a 6'3 freshman, Colter Oldham. Oldham just under 8.5 points per game and just over 5 rebounds per contest. The Bronx come in averaging 70.5 points per game. They shoot 40.5 from the field. They grab 31 rebounds, and they shoot 64% from the free throw line. Of those rebounds, the Bronx grab 18 defensive rebounds per game. They like to hit the offensive boards. They average 12 offensive boards per game on the season. For Hugoton, once again, they come in averaging 59.8 points per game after a 52-47 win over Holcomb last Friday. Well, we're going to take a quick timeout, and when we come back, we'll have the official introduction of the starting lineups here on the floor. You're watching Bronx basketball. We'll be back right after this.
Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lake and Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com. Fred Ripsimo established the Lakin Dairy in 1997 and is now a leading producer of high-quality milk for human consumption. The Lakin Dairy is proud to be a big part of the Kearney County economy and community. With fantastic, dedicated, and hard-working employees, the Lakin Dairy prospers in the heart of, as Fred calls it, the Midwest Feed Shed. Always supporting the Lakin High School students, the Lakin Dairy, a verified premium operation, is honored to call Kearney County home at lakindairy.com on the internet.
A lot of great sponsors that make Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, lakinsports.com possible. We thank them dearly. We couldn't be here doing what we do without their generosity. I want to send a shout out to Joyce and Nelson watching from home. I know they've been able to come to most of the games this year, but I appreciate all of their support and glad they're able to be watching us from home.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand.
And now we're going to break for the playing of our national anthem.
The national anthem is presented by the Hugoton High School Show Choir.
Hugoton High School Show Choir will present our national anthem.
junior, number 5, Pablo Ariola. For your Eagles, a 6'1" junior, number 4, Riley Riddlesberger. For the Bronx, a 6'2" senior, number 11, Alan Martinez. For your Eagles, a 6'1" junior, number 5, Carson Bennett. For the Bronx, a 5'10" senior, number 13, Connor Hudson. For Hugoton, a 6'4" senior, number 24, Cade Mecklenburg. For the Bronx, a 6'3" freshman, number 24, Colton Oldham. And for your Eagles, a 6'5" senior, number 25, Gavin Williams.
One change in the Hugoton starting lineup with it being senior night. Cade Mecklenburg, number 24, a 6'4" senior, will make the start tonight in the place of Isaac Martin, 6'2" sophomore. I was talking about our sponsors. Also want to send out a big thank you to Shorty's 2 on Main Street in Lakin. Eric Escobel with his support of not only Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, but the students at Lakin High School. I'll tell you what, when I got here, my stomach was growling. I could have used a Torque burger or a Corey burger as we left town tonight. Maybe we need to do that. Just stop by and see Eric on our way out of town.
Too bad he's not open on Tuesday.
yeah. You know what? We got to make an exception, maybe.
Yeah, we make it maybe a special appearance.
Oh, but I appreciate everybody's help. Bronx in the road, purple uniforms, black letters and numbers trimmed in gold. To tip things off, it'll be Gavin Williams and Coulter Oldham. And they're going to get Coulter for jumping the gun. I thought he did a good job of trying to slip underneath it.
I was going to say, yeah, that one seemed a little early there too. So
Gavin Williams controls. Hugoton with the basketball. Deshaun Lewis out front. Bronx in a man-to-man defense. Carson Bennett on the wing. Up top, pass underneath. Off the fingertips of Mecklenburg. And Lakin with it. Alan Martinez with the steal. Bronx going from our left to our right in this opening quarter. On the left wing, Alan Martinez. Now back to Servando. Alan with a game-high 25 points last Friday against Deerfield, and he did that in the first half. Hudson from the right wing finds Servando. Servando fires from long range. That's short. Pablo saves it in, but right off the feet of Alan, and it'll go to Hugoton. Bronx with full court pressure. Deshaun Lewis with the inbound. Ball knocked away, and somehow Deshaun dribbles through it all. Mecklenburg from the left side, got it. Sometimes chaos can produce the basket just like it did there for Hugoton. And they lead it 2-0. Allen from the left side.
Short
Another
again.
air ball, 2 straight air balls from 3 for the Bronx. Deshaun Lewis stops in the paint and will lay it up and in.
And Coulter kind of got crumpled there.
Connor off the dribble. Gives it up to Oldham. Oldham crossover. Now to Pablo, left side. Pass tipped. Somehow Connor gets it back. 3 from the
There
top
it
of the
is.
key. He's got it. Connor Hudson with the 3.
Just this early in the game, you could tell they might let him just play a little bit tonight.
Well, so far they are. Riddlesberg over to Bennett. Bennett falling to the floor and stolen away by Martinez. It's a 1-on-4. Allen in the paint. He's fouled. Allen not backing down from a 1-on-4 break. He draws the foul. Riddlesberger, maybe? Yeah, it is. Couldn't tell if it was 4 fingers or 5. It was either Riddlesberger or Bennett. So the first foul on Riddlesberger. Allen at the line to shoot 2, and he got it.
Shooting for Lakin, number 11, Alan Martinez.
Allen got them both. And the Bronx out in front. 5-4. Hugoton across the timeline. Far side Bennett. Williams on the baseline, backing in on Areola. Off the glass, and you go to the line.
Foul call on Lakin, number 25, first personal, first team foul. Count the bucket at the line with the and one, number 25. Gavin
They said
Williams.
25 for Lakin. We don't have one.
Yeah, we.
They corrected number
It was
5
five.
with Pablo. I knew it was Pablo, but when they announce it that way. And
Foul is actually on number 5.
and one good by Gavin Williams. You want me to type out everything for you, Jared? Allen, the drive in the paint, can't get it to go. Ball loose in the lane. Calder comes away with the rebound. Now drives left side, got the layup.
Number 24, Connor Olin.
Calder Oldham with the putback.
And she just announced that Connor Oldham.
Hey, you know what? It's fast paced for her too.
Yeah.
And stolen away by Pablo. Servando with it in the backcourt, looks towards the bench, gets the play call. On the drive, switches to the left hand and lays it up and in. Bronx with their second lead. They lead it by 2 here, 9-7. Up the near side, Riddlesberger gives it up to Bennett. Riddlesberger. Mecklenburg out front, 3, bouncing around, won't go. Williams with the putback. It's off the mark, ball loose on the floor. And we've got a tie-up, and the arrow points to Lakin. Hugoton under first-year head coach Trey O'Neill, if that name sounds familiar. Trey was a great basketball player for Scott City. Substitutions for Hugoton. Emmett Gaskill into the lineup. Isaac Martin, and let's see. And Griffin Hager. Allen from the left side, looking to drive, kicks it to Hudson. Hudson 3, that is off the front of the rim. Deshaun Lewis with the rebound. Foul on the drive, that will go against Alan Martinez.
Second team foul.
And that'll send Isaac Martin to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Martin.
Well, they just put that point on the wrong side.
It's okay, we'll take it.
I don't see how you get that confused with your home and away. One says Eagles and one says Guest.
Well, you would think it wouldn't, but
Yeah,
Bronx a rebound off the miss. There it goes back.
There we go.
There we go. Servando off the dribble. 3,
Man.
bouncing around, won't go. Emmett Gaskell with the rebound. Looking to bring it up. Up the floor, near corner, Isaac Martin. Servando with the steal, saves it into Allen. Now back to Servando up the far side, looking to drive past Deshaun Lewis. Hesitates.
Offensive foul call on Lakin.
Oh.
First personal, third team foul.
Man, I didn't think he had his arms out at all.
An offensive foul called on Servando. It'll go to Hugoton.
Yeah, I didn't see an arm out at all, even on that replay there.
Carson Bennett, long cross-court pass to Riddlesberger. Riddlesberger from 3, got it. Hugoton back on top, 11-9. Servando gets it, looking to drive. Adric into the lineup for the Bronx. Servando looking to drive. Too much congestion there. They have to reset it. Allen will step it back. Now finds Servando. Allen spin move in the paint, steps it in, and hits the layup. And we are tied once again at 11. Carson Bennett. Now out front, Riddlesberger with it. Gaskell. Riddlesberger. And we've got an offensive foul. That'll go against Isaac Martin.
Great step in there by Chakey.
Emmett Gaskell with the foul. Chakey drawing the charge there. 2:17 to go in the quarter. We are knotted up at 11. Vondo near side to Hudson, up top to Colder. Colder drives. Past Williams, won't go. Rebound comes off the grip and Hager. Near wing to Martin. Looking to drive, crossover. Now stops at the free throw line. Now they work it on the far side to Emmett Gaskell. Free throw line, shot off the top of the backboard, but down to Alan Martinez. Minute and a half to go, we're tied. Servando steps up, three. All but down, but comes back up. Rebound to Gaskell. Got a good look, just wouldn't stay all the way down. Gaskell drive from the right side in the far corner to Martin, back out to Gaskell. Ball fake. Three-pointer by Riddlesberger off the side. And it's going Lakin's way. Last touch by Gaskell.
I was pointing at him.
Eric Munson with into the ball game for Lakin. 1 minute to play. Lakin basketball. Munson with it on the wing, up top to Colder. Colder the drive, spin move, got the defender in the air. Foul will be called on the floor.
Oh, that was a good move there.
Good move by Colder Oldham with the spin move. That's, let's see, Isaac Martin with the foul. That's his first.
First personal, third team foul.
Cade Mecklenburg back into the lineup for Hugoton. Lakin inbound. Martinez in the corner. Three, rattles it over Williams. Alan Martinez with 7. Our 5th lead change of the contest. Gaskell drives over to Williams. Missed the shot. Colder there and will draw the foul. Good foul there. You don't give up an easy one.
Yeah, I was going to say that. He made him earn it. Nothing wrong with that one.
Williams will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. He converted a traditional three-point play his last time to the line. Free throw is up. Got it to go. Chakey back into the lineup for Lakin. And Williams hits them both. He has 5. 3 of 3 from the stripe. Pulls the Eagles back to within 1. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Bronx appear to hold it for 1. Chakey with it to Munson. Over to Allen. Allen sees the opening. Ball got tipped right back to him, and he laid it up and in. He was going to go cross paint with it, and it got blocked back to him. So Allen kindly says thank you very much. And the Bronx will lead it by 3 at the end of the first quarter. By 1.
By 3.
By 3. They put it up on the wrong side.
Yeah, again.
Yeah, because I've got 13. We'll figure it out. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Bronx basketball.
Flashback to the days of bebop and bobby socks at Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fantastic burgers, Coney and Chicago hot dogs, Philly, steak, BLT, and chicken sandwiches, along with ice cream treats like the traditional banana split, sundaes, shakes, malts, and cones. Dine in or carry out. Flashback to the days of bebop and bobby socks at the one and only fantastic Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin.
Scoreboard still says 16-15. Jared's sheet has 13 for Hugoton. My sheet has 13 for Hugoton. And the official's still at the table trying to figure it out, but there's no way. I don't. There's still
because it was 14-13 when he made the free throws.
It was 14-13. No, it was 14-11, 14-13 after the 2 free throws.
Yeah.
They're still trying to figure it out, but you know what? Each team should be keeping a book as well. Compare them and let's see.
Yeah.
It should be Lakin 3-point lead. There it is. Well, they put us for 6. They got us a 17. Is that right?
I don't think that's right.
I don't know if that's right either.
I have 16.
I did too. Hugoton basketball as we start the second quarter. Williams posting up, has it knocked away by Allen into the hands of Munson. So board has Lakin with a 4-point lead.
Yeah, I have 16.
Servando skips through the paint, over to Hudson, in the corner, 3, got it over Williams. Connor Hudson with his second 3.
Well, I'm just going to keep going with my score, and I guess if we end with it, we end with it. But because we've only shot 2 free throws with Alan Martinez making both of them, so they're
should keep us on an even.
Yeah.
Yeah, beats me. I'll take a 7-point lead, I guess. Okay, now they just changed it back.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to go.
3 up top. Off the mark by Lewis.
Great
rebound
defense.
and a putback by Bennett. Missed. Good defense underneath, like Jared said. And the Bronx have it coming this way. Martinez near side. Back up top to Servando. Munson on the wing. Colder top of the key looking to drive. Backs out. Slip, but gets it to Hudson. Hudson. Ooh. Traveling violation, gives it back to Hugoton.
He picked it up off that one and then landed, but
The ball goes back to Hugoton.
A lot of people call that little hop when he's trying to jump and get the pass off.
Mecklenburg knocked away by Martinez from behind, but Lewis right there. 3 out front by Bennett, and Martinez with the rebound. Up the floor, stolen away by Bennett, and Hugoton going the other way. Spin move, Lewis mishandles it, and the Bronx have it going the other way again. Servando stops, 3 top of the key, that is short. Deshaun Lewis with the rebound. Quick pace. Both teams need to kind of just catch their breath. That'll give me a chance to catch mine as well. Riddlesberger.
Great
pass
defense.
denied by Allen. Colder with it. He'll look for numbers. Connor thought about the 3.
Probably a smart
Almost.
decision there.
Well,
Not pull it, just
yeah.
kind of work your offense some.
Yeah. But how huge is it?
It would
if
have
he
been
hits
nice.
it?
Yeah, it would be nice. But
Yeah. Allen, drive from the right side, blocked by Williams. Bennett
Bannon's on it,
crosses
but
over
it-
near
elbow.
side. Williams, Bennett 3, right side, in and out, won't go. Ball loose, Servando comes away with the rebound. Servando stops, pops it from 18.
Nice.
2 points, number 3, Servando Gonzalez.
Riley Riddlesberger with the 3.
You could hear Coach Schmidt yelling it from here.
Bronx
Shooter,
won-
shooter.
Bronx won it. 30-second. Well, it's going to turn into a full. We'll take a break as well. 5:17 to play in the first half. Bronx lead it 21-16. We'll be back right after this. At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools. .5:17 to go in the half. Bronx with a 6-point lead. Brett along with Jared, thanks for joining us for Bronx basketball here this evening. Our earlier game, the Lady Bronx falling to Hugoton by the score of 54-26. Lady Bronx even the record at 10-10. Lady Bronx pretty much the 5 seed for next week's sub-state tournament. Pretty much Holcomb and Lakin locked into that 4-5, but we'll wait for the official word tomorrow. Lakin basketball. Servando up top. Off the screen from Pablo, and Servando hits the 3. Three from the right side, good by Griffin Hager. Servando Gonzalez with the foul out front, and that's his second. Bronx with pressure. Riddlesberger up the near side. Long cross-court pass to Carson Bennett. Carson Bennett drives, kick, paint. Hager with the 3, missed. Ball is loose. Oh, Hager got it blocked by Coulter. I mean, Hager was at the right place at the right time, but good reaction by Coulter to swat it away. Oh, here we go.
But so was Coulter.
Yeah. Long inbounds out front to Isaac Martin. Over to Hager, back to Riddlesberger. Riddlesberger.
Oh, now we're just getting nitpicky.
Foul on Allen, that's his second.
Like I said earlier in the first quarter, looks like they might just kind of let him play this one too, and then not so much now.
Now it's a little closer here in the second frame, isn't it? Yeah. Riddlesberger on the wing, up top to Bennett. Bennett going to drive.
Where?
Foul on Oldham is his second, and that'll put Hugoton in the bonus.
Shooting the 1-1 for Hugoton, number 5, Carson Bennett.
We're getting the exact same contact whenever we drive down here. I mean, we're not really complaining about anything. Yeah.
Bennett with the free throw, hits the first one. And got the second one to roll. Bennett with 2 points, 2 for 2 from the stripe. That's the lead by the Bronx to 3. Hudson, 3 from the right side, got the shot. 9 points for Connor Hudson.
There we go.
And an offensive foul called against Carson Bennett, his first. 4th team. Lakin will get the ball back. 3:54 to play in the half. Jakey into the lineup, has it on the right side, up top to Servando. Servando looking to create space. Nothing doing there.
Great.
Oldham, back
Go
side.
up for it, Coulter. He has the lane. We kind of saw that with the girls, too. They would have the wide open lane, but they're trying to get it post-wise.
The ball goes back to the Eagles. Riddlesberger behind the back. Near side, off the baseline, Gaskell shot is short. Allen with the rebound. Servando kind of had to take it easy on defense there. He's got 2 fouls. You really don't want to pick one up.
Go.
Servando dish to Allen. Loses the handle in the paint out to Oldham. 3 from the left side. It's good. Colder Oldham, I could tell from the angle when he let that go. That was good. Bronx
And
lead
another
by
pick
Neese.
away by Allen from the back.
Servando, the drive, layup. Oh, too strong. Colder with the rebound.
Oh, man.
Wow. Got away with one in the backcourt, too. Crossover off his knee. And it goes back to Lakin. .244 to go in the half. Bronx basketball leading by 9. Jakey with it up top to Colder. On the far wing to Allen. Allen looking to drive. Crossover. Good defense there by Isaac Martin. Now to Hudson. 3. That's short.
Yep.
Martin with the rebound for the Eagles. Riddlesberger. Pass stolen away by Hudson up the floor. Oldham. Layup. Good. Good hands by Connor Hudson. Colder lays it up. Colder with 7 in this first half. And the Bronx lead it by 11. Lob on the baseline. Martin, nowhere to go. Throws it back out to Gaskell. Cross-court pass to Hager. Now he'll give it up to Carson Bennett. Bennett reverses, drive, and hits the layup.
Carson Bennett.
.135 to play. Servando walks it up the floor. Servando looking to drive, now takes it to the free throw line. Missed everything. And Isaac Martin with the rebound. Bennett up the far side. Out front to Martin. In the corner, Gaskell. Riddlesberger off the screen from Martin. In the corner and back underneath to Martin. Lays it in.
Number 11, Isaac Martin.
Smart play there. Didn't want to pick up a third. I think that's kind of what they're trying to do.
Yeah, they're trying to go at the guys with 2 fouls. And the Bronx, I mean, you want to contest, but, you know, you can't take that chance. Allen with it out front, 45 seconds going to half. Looking to drive, step back, but he takes it,
What
and
great
it's a layup.
hesitation.
Wow, Allen Martinez.
That's just crafty.
Wasn't quite an ankle breaker, but he definitely stopped him in his tracks. Riddlesberger with it, gets it across the timeline with 30 seconds to go in the half. Hands it off to Gaskell.
Another
And
tip.
stolen out front by Allen. Allen, it's a 2-on-2. Stops in the paint. Over to Oldham. Oldham to Chakey. Chakey across
Look up.
and tipped.
Ooh.
Connor runs it down in the backcourt. Bronx now will get the final shot with 10 seconds to go. Chakey had it open from 6. Now to Oldham. 5 seconds to go. Servando, quick look at the clock. Now he'll take it in the paint. Oh, missed a layup at the buzzer. I thought I heard a whistle, but nope, that's going to do it. Oh my gosh, the Bronx had perfect opportunity to add to that lead at the half, but couldn't quite get it. But a good half for the Bronx as they lead it by the score of 34-25. Wow, they had a perfect opportunity to increase that to double figures, but still a good opening half for the Bronx. Let's take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the first half numbers. We'll talk to Lady Bronx head coach C Holloway when we return.
Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank, the agency of Lakin and Garden City. Flashbacks Diner of Lakin, Lakin Drug, Shelter Insurance Gwen Wechter, the Golden Plains Credit Union, the Lakin Recreation Commission, Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, Shorty's Tooth Buffet, the Kearney County Community Development Ralph Goodnight, Hendricks Welding, Brad Hendricks, Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ripsema, D-Bach Metals, and the Stampede.
We're at the half. Bronx leading Hugoton by the score of 34-25. Look at the first half numbers. First for Hugoton, Riley Riddlesberger with 6 points. Carson Bennett with 4. Gavin Williams with 5. Isaac Martin with 3. Deshaun Lewis with 2. Griffin Hager with a 3. And Cade Mecklenburg with 2. From the free throw line, Hugoton good from the stripe. They are 6 of 7 in the first half. For the Bronx, Alan Martinez leading the way with 11. Connor Hudson with 9. Coulter Oldham with 7. And Servando Gonzalez with 7 as well. Alan Martinez 2 for 2 from the free throw line in the first half. Doing a quick addition to make sure I've got everything right here.
Yeah, 35.
What's that?
Yeah, points wise. 35.
I've got 34. Yeah. There was some question earlier in that half, and they were a little bit off, but they came back to where me and Jared are, you know.
They're right on.
Yeah, we're the official book here. If we're wrong, everybody's wrong.
I think so.
You believe that?
I believe it.
I'm wrong all the time, so they dang sure can't believe what I'm doing by far. We're now joined by Bronx head coach C Holloway, and unfortunately the Lady Bronx in their regular season with a loss tonight. You know, and what was frustrating in watching that ball game, the Lady Bronx did so many things well, but they didn't reward themselves with the finishing shot.
We had a little bit of a struggle getting it in the basket, but I felt like we did some good things, just like you said. You know, even coming out in the second half, we penetrate, make a great bounce pass down to the post, and just can't finish. We got some open looks right around the free throw line, and even, you know, below the free throw line, and just it's tough. It's hard because you work extremely hard, and the game's a little faster.
Yep.
Playing against a team like that, but then all of a sudden you break free, and I wouldn't say necessarily surprise, but more relief that you break free instead of focus on making the shot.
And sometimes, you know, we've talked about it week after week about how the post game can be really big for Lakin. But there were times tonight I think maybe Lakin tried too hard to work the post, because there were a lot of times that had the open shot but still knew what they wanted to do with, you know, trying to work the post. But, you know, it comes down to sometimes you got to have a shoot first mentality, but you still have to run it with the offense. If the post is covered, you turn, you're wide open. You've got to go up with the shot. And we saw that a couple times today. But, you know, I think it's still one of those, they're still learning that post game, something they've never had to do. And, you know, I just think when it gets to the point they don't have to think about it, it's going to come. And I think right now, maybe trying to think too much.
You know, in the first half, especially at halftime, we're talking about it, 26-11 at half, and I really felt like at least an opportunity to make 4 to 6 points, and we didn't even look at the basket.
Yep.
And it's a little bit of what you're talking about, the indecision, not having at least a look at the rim first mentality, and that's what we talked about at halftime. I know that as a staff we were a little bit disappointed, not so much that we only scored 11, but that we had opportunities to look at the basket and be aggressive, and 4 to 6 more points, and you're looking at a 9-point game possibly.
Yep.
Going into half against a team like that, I just felt like you said, we wasted some opportunities in just understanding to be aggressive against a team like that. There was one that really comes to mind was in transition. Sarah's dribbling the ball up, and we're screaming, just pull up, and she stops, doesn't even attempt to look. Nobody's really even on her. She just waits to try to throw it to somebody else. And I'm not calling her out. I'm just saying that's one incident. There's a few others with Jared not looking at the rim, and I do think that some of the girls that came in were aggressive. You know, Reagan was aggressive. Putting up some shots. that didn't fall. But at least, and I didn't have a problem with any of them because it was at least trying to go score.
Yeah. Sammy Vogel leading the way for Lakin tonight with 11 points, and good to see her getting in that offensive column. Had some nice post moves, but I thought she did a really good job on defense, on rebounding, keeping the ball alive.
Yeah, she did. She played well. She got in foul trouble again, but she did a good job. She's, if we can get her to get in the gym and get even more work, just if she can see how much that she improved just from this summer, I could only imagine how much she can improve even more from maybe a spring and summer.
Exactly. And Brooke Roth started off with 3 early in the contest, and I thought, okay, here we go. There's some posts because she played really good last Friday against Deerfield with that career high 20 points, and I thought, okay, picked up where she left off. That's all we saw of her. I mean, so and that's just that. A lot of that goes towards the defense.
Well,
it goes to the offense.
And
but man, I really thought she was going to take off, and then it just didn't happen.
Yeah, you think somebody that scores early like that gives them some confidence, but it almost worked opposite for her. I thought she made good catches down there. She made a good power dribble a lot of times to give her some space to go score it. Just the confidence to go up and score against those girls. We didn't do it. We didn't do it in a lot of times, a lot of situations of getting it down low. And I know what you mean by forcing it down there, but the times we forced it is because we just tried to settle for throwing it to them instead of seeing what else we could get out of our offense.
Good to see Sarah Wright back into the lineup tonight after being sick last Friday, but you could kind of tell she was still some of the after effects of being sick last week. But now she's got a week to get back on, get her feet under.
She's still sick.
Yeah,
she's still sick. So it's been rough. We actually. Not obviously excuses, but we had a bunch of girls even in the JV game that were not feeling well. So hopefully it's like a little bit of a stomach bug going around, but we don't have a lot of time to get better. So hopefully they rest. We'll have some time to rest, and we'll have some time to, there's no trying to get kids in shape and in condition right now. It's try to rest their legs and stay fresh.
And the good thing about it, no game coming up this Friday, so a chance to just get in the gym, get to work, and, there again, get a little bit of rest. Even though you're practicing, you can still get some rest even though you're still out on the floor.
Yeah. We'll get a lot of shots up. We'll run through all of our offense and defense expectations, and we got a few practices to work on that.
And with sub-state seeding, Lakin pretty much was locked into the 5 regardless what happened tonight. So Lady Bronx will be on the road. Right now it looks like just a short road trip to Holcomb with another game with Holcomb. But, of course, before I speculate, we'll wait for the Keisha official word tomorrow morning. But that's kind of what it's looking like.
It's looking like that. And you never know. I don't know if Chaparral has enough games to
I'm wondering
make
that
it
too.
a difference.
Yeah. Well, we talked to Coach Schmidt early into halftime of your contest. He says the legend of C Holloway does exist. So you impressed him, huh?
I like that you waited till the last 2 minutes here to talk about it, but it was fun.
I could have started off with it, but we got to talk about the ladies. I mean, that's what we're here for.
It was a lot of fun. It was some good times. We had some great conversations on our 9-hour drive or 9.5-hour drive there and back, and yes, they got to go take a picture on the court and knew a few people still there.
Yeah, I know. I saw a few of pictures and stuff like that. Coach Schmidt said the only thing about it, he said, my God, he took us up there and it's cold. It's cold out there today, so it couldn't have been any different. What were they looking for, a vacation or what?
They weren't quite used to what that cold up there is about.
That Iowa cold's different than that Kansas cold, huh?
Yeah. The radio guys that are there are actually, they've been there since I was there. And one of them played there, Eric Heff. Good guy.
Yeah. Well, it's good to have you back, though. You guys made the trip, made it safe, back to Lakin, and now the fun part of the season. I mean, this is the goal part of the season. You set a goal every year to win sub-state and go to state. Now it's time to start the goal part of the season. But going to be fun next week, sub-state, and looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. I'm hoping that we come with that mindset that anything can happen.
You know what? You've got to play with it now. You got to play like it's your last.
Yep, you have to.
And now it's this time. You lose, it's your last. So play like it's your last. Coach, Thanks for joining us. Always a pleasure to visit with you. And it'll be a week before we talk again.
I know.
All right. Well, thanks again.
All right.
And we will talk to you soon.
Cool. Appreciate it.
Lady Bronc head coach C Holloway. Once again, the Lady Broncs lose tonight by the score of 54-26. We are set to start our second half. Broncs will have the basketball. And they have the 9-point lead here at the break. So like we said earlier, probably looking Lakin going to Holcomb next Tuesday on the girls' side for the opener of Sub-State next week. But like I said, the official notification will come tomorrow. And but it looks like Lakin and Holcomb will match up next Tuesday. I don't mind that matchup, really. I think Lakin is a better team now than what they were when Holcomb beat Lakin in throwback night. Now you just got to go play.
Yep, and when it comes down to this time, it's win or go home, so they're a little bit more high-pressured games.
Lakin basketball going from our right to our left in this second half. Original starting five on the floor for the Broncs. Backside cut. Servando had it knocked away by Riddlesberger. Good idea, but Riddlesberger got a hand on it. Riddlesberger on the drive, kicks it to the baseline. Bennett puts it up and in. Servando the drive, the floater in the paint, hits it. Up the near side, Bennett. Good cutoff on the sideline, forcing Bennett to the middle of the floor. Cross court, Lewis. Deshaun dribbles left side, gives it up. Riddlesberger, three, short. Williams with the putback and hits it. Gavin Williams there with the offensive board. Servando with it, looking to drive. And a foul out front. That foul will go against Deshaun Lewis. Pablo to inbound for the Broncs on the far baseline. I want to thank Bianca on our camera tonight. She's helped us many times, done a great job. Coulter, short. Williams with the rebound and comes away with it. Had it knocked away momentarily by Pablo, but Hugoton with it. Now a trap in the backcourt. And a 10 count. I know the officials were counting. You were wanting the 10 count, but I kept expecting Trey O'Neill to call timeout.
That's what I was thinking too.
I was thinking
he still
more
has
of a,
all five.
Yeah,
by my count.
I was thinking more of a timeout than I was thinking Lakin will never get this 10 count because Trey will call the timeout. But the Broncs did get it. Right side, Allen backs it out. Looks to clear some space. Off the dribble. And that foul will go on Deshaun Lewis as well.
That's a good call there.
Well, Lewis wanted to push by Allen, but the defense.
I'll say he is playing with his hands back, but he can't play with his hips out in front of him.
Yeah. You know, and I don't mind some of that sometimes. Inbounds tip, but Servando gets it. But, you know, you can't let it. Yeah, you can't let it hinder the drive. Servando three out front misses. I mean, you just can't let it, alter the defender. I mean, the ball handler or anything like that. You know, it's one thing to do that, but Griffin Hager, the drive from the left side, hits the layup. Bronx quick up the other end. Hudson the three, off
That's
the
out.
support. And it goes back to Hugoton. Just under 6 minutes to play in the quarter.
Man, and I thought that one was going to be good.
Isaac Martin into the lineup for Hugoton. Bronx with full court pressure on the inbounds. Bennett gets it across the timeline to Riddlesberger. Underneath. Isaac Martin will have a chance at the three-point play, but there was absolutely no contest there. No contact. Coulter got a hand on the basketball, but we had it look right down the baseline, and there was separation. But nonetheless, he's going to get a chance. Oldham with the third foul. There was enough space, another body could have got in there.
No, it looked like he did on that far side.
Did it?
Or on this camera with that little higher angle. Kind of looked like it.
But, I mean, you could see body separation right there, though. Pablo works it out to Allen. So the free throw was missed by Martin. Hugoton has scored the last 6. Oldham from the right side. Out front to Allen. He'll give it up to Servando. Servando catch and shoot off the back iron. Allen with the rebound. Takes it in the paint. Pablo gets the loose ball. Kicks it out front to Coulter. Pablo on the wing. Hudson. Hudson from the right side. Three. Won't go. And Hugoton goes the other way. Bounce pass Martin. Backs in on Oldham. Lays it up and in. 8 straight by Hugoton. It's now a 1-point lead. Now Servando on the other side with a 2-point basket.
That's another thing, too. I don't know if no one's just seeing it, but when Servando's pulling up on those, he's still hitting them. But it seems like he's always got a little bit of pressure on his hips. Someone's always having a hand just right there. And he's making them, so I'm not really complaining. But
4:41 to go in the third quarter. Bronx lead it by 3.
I think that's just a hard thing to see because you're looking for the hand contact up top.
Yeah.
And you never really look down at the waist to see if there's anything there.
Well, but you know what, though? That kind of goes back to that little hip thing in the air with the NBA that they're trying to do away with, too. So many times the player tries to draw that. Hager, 3 from the corner. It is short. Martin with the putback. It misses. And Chakey with the rebound for the Bronx. He'll give it up to Allen. And Martinez will bring it up. But there again, if it doesn't alter the shot or alter the player, Servando brings it near side. Coulter on the wing. Now back out to Allen. He'll give it up to Chakey. Hudson, cross court. Martinez thought about the 3, now backs it out.
I think he thought about that one a couple times.
Yeah, I thought he was going to fire. Servando off the drive. Over to Chakey. 3. Oh, long off the glass. And the rebound comes off to the Eagles.
That looked good for me.
Hager in the paint.
Oh, there we go.
Servando in the paint, draws the foul on Isaac Martin.
You could see that they both kind of stood there at the standstill and then that lean. Perfect.
I was holding my breath because Servando was taking it. I didn't want him to get his third.
Yeah, exactly.
Second foul on Isaac Martin. Lakin basketball. Servando walks it across the timeline. Now up top to Coulter. Coulter on the dribble.
I think it was just a head bobble.
Yeah.
Looked like it to me.
Well, he did bob the head. I don't know. But we'll keep it. Servando takes it up top. Bronx want to clear. Gets Mecklenburg in the air. No, nothing called. He did everything to get the defender in the air from the far side. Gaskell, near side three. That is short, but nobody there to rebound for the Bronx. Hager with it.
That's a knee to the chin right there.
What, did Bennett try to dunk that?
Yeah, he just got
over
rejected.
Servando, and he put it off. Yeah, huh. Now Bennett, fade away over Servando, won't go. I just looked up and saw him tumble and saw the ball go back out. Servando, top of the key, hits it from three.
See, but looking back at that, he just threw it off the rim.
Off the front of the rim, yeah. And he's lucky he didn't pick up the foul, because that would have been his third.
Servando took a nice little knee to the chest there.
2:10 to go in the quarter. And a traveling violation. Good job on denied defense by Servando. He looked to throw it on the far wing to Bennett, and Servando was right there and caused the turnover. So Lakin basketball. Munson into the lineup, has it stolen away by Gaskell. Gaskell drive, missed the layup. Servando with the rebound, and he's pushed by Carson Bennett.
The announcer got a little
ready to call it.
Antsy on that one, said two.
Got ready to call a basket that didn't happen, huh?
Yeah. A little too much anticipation there, which I think we've all been there on that.
You know what? I've called one before it went in too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely have. So Lakin basketball. Under 2 minutes to play. Servando out front. Over to Munson. Up top, near steal, but Oldham with it. Drives on Williams, hits it, and he's fouled. Foul on Williams will be his first, but a chance at three for Colder Oldham.
What a great power move. Open lane, take it. Tried to jump up, take the pass away. Got 5 on 4, him having to recover. Great job there by Coulter.
And Coulter converts, now has 10. Hager with it, Bronx with pressure. Scoops it across the timeline to Riddlesberger. Riddlesberger steps back. Over Munson. Allen with the rebound, somehow gets it to Servando near side. Servando pulls up from three, got it! Servando with the three, pressure in his face, and he hits it.
So he had a lot of contact after shot there too.
Bronx with their biggest lead at 12. Williams, near side to Hager. Now to Bennett. Bennett backs out, looking to drive, works it near side to Hager. Riddlesberger, under a minute to go in our third quarter. Williams, dish, underneath Martin, hits it.
And you know what? That's the only thing that's killed the Bronx all night is that backside. They're just not getting in front. They're staying behind. But they can figure that out. Defensively, they're doing great.
Servando out front, dribbling off. 30 seconds to go. Bronx may hold it for one here.
Hugoton kind of looks a little tired standing there. Hands on hips, bent over at the knees.
Servando puts it in motion, now backs it back out. We'll work a little bit more clock. Now 12 seconds to go. Servando way out near the timeline.
I was like, whoa.
Looking to drive. Over to Munson. Munson drives on Williams, off the glass, short, and a heave at the buzzer by Martin. Almost
took
knocked
out
a
the band director.
Almost knocked out a band member. So that'll do it for our third quarter. The Bronx on top of the Eagles by the score of 47-37. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this. You're watching Bronx basketball.
Some commercials make it really tempting to buy cheap insurance. That's great if price is the only thing that's important to you. The agency believes cost is important, but protection is what you're really paying for. Rely on the agency to build the policy that protects your property at a price you can afford. Call the agency today at 620 355-6789.
They said this place was too isolated to call home. They said it was too remote to build a community. And then one day, a farmer strung a copper wire from one fence post to another and changed everything. We didn't build the communities of Southwest Kansas. No, we just brought them together.
Hugoton basketball as we start our fourth quarter. Bronx with the 10-point lead. They led by as many as 12 in that third quarter. Deshaun Lewis back on the floor for the Eagles. Up top, Riddlesberger. Near side, Bennett. Long three out front. Riddlesberger missed. Munson with the rebound. Outlet to Allen. Allen pulls up from three out front. Oh, in and out won't go. Williams with the rebound for Hugoton.
That would have
That's
been a nice
twice
dagger
tonight
to start
the Bronx have had threes that were just all but down and came back out.
I think it was Allen on the other one, too.
Yeah. Lewis, three from up top. Bouncing around, won't go. Martin with the rebound. Oh! Knocked away by Hudson. Can't save it, so Hugoton will keep it. Good hustle there for the Bronx. Yeah, that dagger three would have been nice to start this quarter. Well, I shouldn't say dagger really, but
yeah, but
man, that would have been a long way to that lead. I'd like to see 13 instead of 10. Servando with the steal. Bronx take it the other way. Allen has it out on the wing, looking to drive. Now backs it out.
Man, I don't like it when Allen gets the ball. Never know what he's going to do.
Servando kicks it in the corner. Connor dribbles it back out, now gives it up to Servando once again.
Allen's just extremely patient and very hesitant in every move, but it's great.
Servando off the dribble, three out front, off the side of the rim, won't go. Gavin Williams with the rebound for the Eagles. Bronx with pressure off the miss. Martin now now double teamed. Ball tipped away. Williams has the loose ball. Near corner, Riddlesberger. The three hits it from the deep corner. And there again, it's one of those plays that's a helter-skelter play. Somebody's going to be out of position, and it just so happened to be the Bronx there. So the three, good by Riddlesberger. And a timeout by the Bronx. 6:17 to go in our quarter, a 30-second timeout. I like the patience by the Bronx that last offensive possession. I don't know that they really got the good look at the three that they really wanted, but they did a good job of patience. If it wasn't there, they worked it back out, and that's what you got to do. If you don't have it, reverse the floor.
Yeah, because not going to lie, Connor's usually one that just likes to fire as soon as you get it. That's just like his type of shot. But, hey, he kept it patient. They ain't looking for good shots. They're looking for great shots, and that's what takes a team like the Lakin Bronx come in and beat a good team like Hugoton.
Allen from the right side leans in. Off the glass too strong, but
Somehow
Allen gets the rebound, puts it up, and he's fouled. How did he come away with that?
I really do not know.
I mean, Gavin Williams was right there. Isaac Martin's right there. You got 6'5", 6'2". Of course, Allen is 6'2". How did he come away with that? Gavin Williams with the foul. That's his second. And Allen converts. Allen's first 3 points of this second half. He has 14. Back to a 10-point Bronx lead, under 6 to play. Deshaun Lewis on the right wing. Kicks it back out to Riddlesberger.
Great tip by Pablo.
Knocked it away. Servando tried to save it in, but he'll stay with Hugoton. Carson Bennett to inbounds. Servando out front, tips it away from Williams. Layup, got it. 1-on-4 layup attempt, and Servando converts.
And I would think that it would have counted anyways because I don't remember who it was.
Might have got it
off
off
the backboard.
Oh.
I think if you do that, I think it counts. I think for high
Well,
school because it shakes the goals or
Yeah.
because they're standing from the or coming down from the ceiling.
Riddlesberger 3 attempt. I thought he was going to shoot 3. Gets it to Lewis. Lewis backs in, lays it up.
I thought he was going to have too much time and then miss the layup because he was expecting someone to foul him.
Just over 5 minutes to play. Bronx lead it by 10. Allen looking to drive. Now works it to Servando. Hands it off to Hudson. Up top to Allen. Bronx just working it outside.
Smart by the Bronx. Make them have to guard.
You know what? There's nothing wrong with. I mean, Lakin doesn't play slow.
But up by 10,
But-
make the
but-
team get tired.
Servando. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
The runner across the paint and he hits it.
Let's get a stopwatch out and see how much hang time he got because looked like he was up there for a little
He
bit.
was there. Bronx back up by 12. 3 top of the key. Good by Isaac Martin. Allen, right side, drives. Swatted away. Bronx will keep it. Williams comes to the bench for a breather. 4:13 to play. Bronx with the inbounds. Long out front to Servando. Drives. And a block. That'll go against Dason Lewis. And that'll send Servando to the line. Well, is it on? Nope. He's shooting. Third foul on Lewis.
And I think that's just his problem. He put his hips out before he sat there for that charge.
Servando rattles it home. His first free throw attempt on the night. Came into the evening 74% from the free throw line. Got them both.
Add to it.
Servando with 23 points to lead the Bronx. Up the floor, Martin looking to drive. Spins on Pablo, leans in.
But hey, at least it was on Pablo, not Coulter or Serve or well, I guess he was the only one left that only had one foul.
Martin with a chance to convert the three-point play, but when you're nursing the lead, you don't want to give up 3, like they did right there.
Yeah, at least foul him and make him try to earn 2.
Yeah, at least make them earn 2, but you don't want to give them the end 1. Martinez gives it up to Hudson. Hudson from 3 off the back iron. And the rebound comes off to Bennett. Bennett races up the floor. Double team now finds Gaskell top of the key. Lewis, the head fake, drives, and a foul.
Dang, I thought Pablo had a great block there.
Said the last foul was actually called on 24. It was supposed to be on number 5.
Huh? That was on Coulter?
No, the previous one on Hugoton, I guess.
Well, they got. I don't understand what's going on.
That one was on.
Should have been Pablo, right?
Yeah, should have. No, they called it on Serve? No, 24.
Coulter?
No.
Now they called it on Servando.
Who was it on?
Now Servando, maybe?
I guess Servando.
No, they got him up there for 3 now.
Maybe they called him with the body is what they were trying to call
so
there.
Pablo got the block and
then Servando had the body underneath, I guess. Just wrong place, wrong time.
Down to a 6-point Bronx lead. Allen looking to drive, hands it off to Coulter. Coulter looking to drive. Cross court to Chakey, who's into the contest. Chakey dribbling on Lewis. Has it knocked away by Gaskell. Long inbounds in the backcourt taken by Servando. 3 minutes to play. Servando, step back, 3. Got it! Servando with the step back 3, went to the floor, nothing called, but he got the shot, so we'll take the shot. Back up by 9. Riddlesberger. Far side to Lewis. Now up top to Carson Bennett.
Burning an awful lot of time.
Back to Bennett. Defensively, the Bronx let them burn some clock. Gaskell stepped in front of Servando and a foul called on Isaac Martin. That'll be 3 on Martin.
That fake charge sometimes gets you too, because you don't want to run into him and you stop and he just kind of lost it on the way.
Yeah, just kind of lost track of the, I don't know, maybe the momentum off the shot or something. I don't know.
I think he just tried to jump stop and just knew he had to go up with it.
Jakey to the other end for the 1-and-1. 8 team fouls on Hugoton.
Big free throw there.
And Jakey.
I was going to say it before, but I didn't want to be like you and jinx things, so I just wanted to make it known afterwards.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to get better at that. I jinxed way too many players. Jakey got them both.
Even if he wouldn't have made the second one, still would have been big, but hey.
Yeah.
11's better than 10.
11-point lead, 2:25 to play. Lewis stops in the paint.
Got him
out
again.
To Bennett on the wing. 3, no good. Jakey with the rebound. Lewis, the foul over the back.
Big play. Big free throws, big plays.
Jakey coming up huge. The freshman making plays.
Hey, you got to love to see it.
4th foul on Deshaun Lewis, his 4th in this half. He did not commit a foul in the first half. Jakey with the 1-and-1. Hugoton with 9 team fouls. Jakey, off the mark. Hugoton with the rebound. 2:15 to play. Bronx lead it by 11. And a timeout called by Trey O'Neal. Would that have been a Bronx steal?
No, that would have been a nice, easy layup for them.
Oh, he was driving. Okay.
Yeah, that would have been an easy layup for them, but hey, we'll take it nonetheless. I got another one. Is it 30?
It's a full.
Okay,
Full
I got
timeout
another one.
called by Trey O'Neal and the Eagles. 2:12 to play. Bronx lead it by 11. We'll be back right after this.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides.
Oh, classic convertible.
And have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
2:12 to play in our ball game. Let's break it down. Team fouls. Hugoton with 9. The Bronx with just 3. Bronx lead it by 11. Hugoton will have the basketball.
I think keys for this 4th quarter is just Bronx being strong with the ball. We don't have to push anything. We're also in the bonus. As long as we're strong with it, make them foul, I think we could pull away with this one.
Griffin Hager with it. Up top, Riddlesberger. 3 off the back iron, won't go. Rebound comes off to Isaac Martin. Ball is loose. Was it off Hugoton? It was. Servando was there too. I was just wondering whose fingertips it was off, but it was off Hugoton. Lakin basketball, 155. Servando across the timeline. Gives it up to Martinez. Martinez out front. Bronx really don't need to do much except maybe try to burn some clock and draw a foul. Oldham back to Martinez. Now to Oldham again. Under a minute and a half to play. Hudson flashes up top. Oh my goodness.
He just got hit across the face.
Oh.
I'm going to go back to that one.
Hugoton will get the basketball. Lewis quick up the floor. Hudson got chopped at the elbow. 3 off the mark by Martin.
Oh, yeah.
Now Bennett the 3. It's off the mark. Hager with the rebound. Oh, my goodness.
That's fine.
That's okay. You know,
Fine.
Jakey
Rush
got
shot.
away with 1 there, too. So I guess, you know what? Servando goes to the floor hard. Hager with the foul.
And we'll go to the double.
It's a double bonus now. Servando will go to the line. Under a minute to play. Servando at the line for 2. The foul was against Hager. Servando calmly hits it. Servando with the second attempt. Bronx just need to back off the lane and just let Hugoton have it. But Servando made them both. Servando 3 of 3 from the stripe. Bronx lead it by 13. Their biggest lead of the game. Huh?
4-4.
4-4. And a steal. Servando up the floor. And the foul called out front. That foul against Carson Bennett. And some of the Hugoton fans are starting to file out of here. The Bronx are going to win the first game in Hugoton since 2018 and break a 4-game losing streak to the Eagles. So the foul's on Carson Bennett.
Number 3. I think he's.
What's this?
Or is it? I
don't
know. The last one I saw was Servando and his 3 and 3.
Yeah,
so.
I'm so confused up there.
Because I would assume it'd be player number then foul.
Well, I would think,
also,
but there's nobody in danger of fouling out other than Deshaun Lewis with 4.
Yeah, who knows? But no, I had Servando 4.
Yep, you're right. I just didn't mark it.
Oh, okay.
I had it here, but I didn't have it in here. That's why I pay you the big bucks.
Oh yeah.
Make them adjustments for me. Servando missed the free throw.
I was going to say he just got fouled. They need to put time back up on the clock, though.
That's okay.
Well, it's fine, but technically,
as a Lakin fan,
technically they should have looked at it. But
Servando missed them both. 13-point lead, 40 seconds to go. Lewis in the paint, hits it. Steal.
Oh, how does he keep that?
And Servando stole it back. Works it across to Oldham, and he'll be fouled. That foul will go against Carson Bennett. So
I don't know how he kept that alive.
I don't know either.
Guess he'll go back to the line.
Okay, so see, they've got Bennett. They got number 5 and 4. So that's what I have is 4 on Bennett, or would have had some.
Okay.
Calder missed the free throw. Second free throw coming up. 26.4 seconds to go. Missed that one too.
You know, it is a good thing it didn't come down to free throws because we have
Bronx have missed their last 4. Lewis, the drive. He's fouled from behind by Oldham.
Heck. I wrote those down on Servando's name
yeah,
for some
there's
reason.
Calder. Yeah. Bronx with just their 4th foul and a half. How often have you ever seen that?
Yeah, no kidding.
Long inbounds, Riddlesberger to Lewis. Lewis pulls up from 15, hits it.
Oh,
Bronx
nice
basketball,
spin move.
Servando spun away. And this clock's going to run out, and the Bronx are going to snap a 4-game losing streak to Hugoton. Their first win over the Eagles since 2018. And the Bronx will be your top seed in next week's 3A Sub-State Tournament. And they will get a home game on Monday with the opponent to be determined. What a big win. The Bronx win it by 11. No, they've won it by 9.
Board's off already, so.
Yep. Good thing we wrote it up quick. Take a timeout. We'll add up some totals. We'll have them when we return. Huge win for the Bronx on the Hugoton home floor. We'll be back right after this.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
Red Ripsima established the Lakin Dairy in 1997 and is now a leading producer of high-quality milk for human consumption. The Lakin Dairy is proud to be a big part of the Kearney County economy and community. With fantastic, dedicated, and hard-working employees, the Lakin Dairy prospers in the heart of, as Fred calls it, the Midwest Feed Shed. Always supporting the Lakin High School students, the Lakin Dairy, a verified premium operation, is honored to call Kearney County home at lakindairy.com on the internet.
Oh, this stupid...
When it's time to do that welding, don't do it yourself and make a mess out of it. Call Hendricks Professional Welding Service in Lakin. On the farm, on the ranch, or at your place, or at Hendricks Welding 3 miles west of Lakin. Welding done right the professional way. Call Brad Hendricks at Hendricks Welding at 355-6734. That's Hendricks Welding. Don't do it yourself and make a mess. Just call old Brad.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, lakinsports.com. I think that's about as signature of a win as you can have for a season as you could ever expect, Jared. The Bronx winning by 9 at Hugoton and will be the number 1 seed. But I'll tell you what, teams look for signature wins. I think tonight was that one.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all they did is come down here, played their game, and, I mean, they left it all on the floor. They made sure that this was a big win. They knew that it was. It was a great business trip for them. They didn't have to overplay themselves, and they definitely sure didn't want to underplay themselves, but they just came out, played their game, and walking away with the W.
And the thing about it is, let's go back to warm-ups. You were nervous because Lakin didn't seem like they could hit a shot in warm-ups. But, like I told you, maybe sometimes that's a good omen, but you're horrible in warm-up and you play well. And you know what? I think that was the case tonight. They didn't maybe shoot as well in warm-up, but they played well tonight.
Yeah, I don't know how many air balls I saw in warm-up. And then we started with 2 of them. I just started thinking it's going to be a long night if we can't find that. But right after that, it clicked. So I don't know what happened, but they figured it out.
And a good thing they did. The Bronx trailed early by 4. They never trailed at the end of any quarter. They were up 3 at the end of the first, up 9 at the break, up 10 at the third, and then finished, of course, with the 9-point win. But, just a well-rounded game. And let's just go to the totals. First for Hugoton. They'll fall to 16-3 on the season. That will be their sub-state bracket seeding record. Of course, the Bronx with the win. They are the number 1 seed in next week's sub-state. Isaac Martin leading the way with 15 points. Deshaun Lewis with 9. Riley Riddlesberger with 9. Carson Bennett with 6. Gavin Williams with 7. Griffin Hager with 5. And Cade Mecklenburg with 2. From the free throw line, Hugoton, a good night from the line, 8 of 11, but they only hit the stripe 4 times in the second half after reaching the line 7 times in the first half. For the Bronx, Jared, you want it?
Sure, why not?
Go ahead and take it.
Tonight, Lakin Bronx, we're going to start off here with Servando of 28 points tonight. Alan Martinez with 14, Coulter Oldham with 10, Connor Hudson with 9, and Chakey with 2 free throws there late in the game. Shooting 8 of 13 second half, which got to the line way more times than the first half with their 2 of 2.
Yeah.
But ending the night 10 of 15. Not a bad free throw night for them either.
No, not at all. You talked a little bit off the air when we came on that you were thinking one of the keys to the game tonight was going to be Coulter Oldham, and I think he really was. The freshman stepped up with 10 points, but they're late in the ball game. Chakey came up with a couple of nice plays. He got to the free throw line, but he had a key steal out front, had a rebound. He made some plays as well. But, of course, we lean on the top three, and I say top three being the seniors, but those younger guys came through.
Oh, yeah, and I mean, that's all you could expect. They're young. They're 14, 15 years old. They're out there on the basketball court in a big, big game for number one, and, hey, knew their roles, went out, got their roles, and, hey, helped out the team in any way they could.
All righty, well, we'll hand it off to Coach, and then we'll get set to get out of here. Now we're joined by Bronc head coach Nate Schmidt. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
I was telling Jared, each team looks for a signature win on a season, but I think the Broncs saved their signature for the final game of the regular season. What a ball game. What a game by this team.
Yeah, first of all, you got to give credit to Hugoton. They're a very good basketball team. We haven't had a lot of success versus them. We lost to them in the summer. We told the guys, we said, here's where we are right now, but we have to keep working to get better. And we don't have some games circled on our calendar, but it's hard to look at this one and not say, wow, that's a big game. So,
yeah,
unfortunately, we suffered a tough loss, a couple weeks ago. But we were able to address some things that we never would have addressed if we would have won that game, and it probably wouldn't have allowed us to win this game. So we addressed them. We cleaned some things up. We got better. And the boys really wanted this one. I told you before, I said they're ready to go. I can tell. And they came out, we got off to a good start, and they just did a very, very nice job. They really wanted this one, and I'm happy for them. This is just a huge win on the road for us.
Well, any win on the road is huge, but this one's especially huge because now the Broncs the top seed in the sub-state next week. And, like we talked earlier, hey, it comes to sub-state, you got to play everybody. Everybody's coming to you with their best shot. But you just tend to like going in as number one instead of if it would have been like 3 or 4 or whatever. What an effort tonight. Servando Gonzalez with 28 points, and it was another one of those games that you could tell when the ball was in his hands, he was not going to lose this basketball game.
Yeah, he's a good player. I'm glad he's on our team. A lot of times, he has some other guys that will take the shots that he takes sometimes, and you'd be like, what in the world are you doing? But, it's serve, and so, the result's usually good. Looks like he had 11 or 13 in the fourth quarter. That was huge. But he has the ball in his hands the majority of the time, and he played well. I thought everybody, made a complete effort. Allen was good. Coulter was big with 10, and Connor, had 9, hit 3 threes. I thought everybody, Adric hit 2 big free throws down the stretch, and it was a team effort. We needed it, and it was a big win for us, and just happy. That goes to show you, Hugoton's number 5 team in the state. We knock them off on the road, and they're a good team. They're ranked. Holcomb's a good team. They're ranked. And we've played Holcomb tough. So, we know it gives us a shot. We have a shot. And this is the 3rd year in a row we're going into sub-state as the 1 seed. I think that's a pretty impressive accomplishment by our guys. So, very proud of everybody. I thought they did an excellent job tonight.
When you look at that, and you're talking about Holcomb and Hugoton being ranked, and I've thought about that during the season, thinking I hear it on the radio. They give their sports updates, and I'm thinking, okay, Lakin's record's just as good, but, for the voters and things like that, Lakin doesn't get the respect it deserves. But you know what? Sometimes it's nice to fly under the radar and surprise people. But, Lakin loses good players every year, but you came back with some good players this year, 17-3 regular season. That's okay. Quit loving the Broncs because the Broncs will just, create it themselves.
Yeah, that was the thing. We played this game last year, and we didn't play particularly well, and they beat us at our house. And then we regrouped, and that's really, really hard for people in general to do, let alone kids, and we regrouped last year, and we got a lot better from the Friday the Tuesday we played them till the following Saturday when we played them. We got that much better. We have to find a way. We did that exact same thing from our last loss. We got to find a way, to do that again after this one. If we can take this next week or so and continue, this ought to be motivating to get them to want, to get better. And so I'm excited for them. It makes what's coming up for us, a lot more we needed this. I don't know any other way to put it, but we needed this. This was a good win for us. Should build some confidence, and we should be ready to roll come sub-state time.
Exactly, and and back to rankings. The only ranking that matters is that number one at the end of the year, because nobody ever remembers who was number one in the mid-season. And the thing about it is, maybe the kids think it's cool and that's all right, but you know what? It doesn't mean a thing. And like I said, it's just something for people at the coffee shop to talk about every morning. But Servando with 28, Allen with 14. Jared called it, I think, pregame. He said Coulter's going to have that game tonight for Lakin to have a chance, and Coulter stepped up with 10 points, 7 of those in the first half, but Coulter made some really good plays tonight.
Yeah, Coulter was really, really good. He didn't play like a freshman. I came in here.
I don't think he is a freshman anymore, is he?
Right, yeah. We came in here and we watched the end of the JV girls, him and I, and we were just kind of talking and stuff, and just talking about, how he could have an impact tonight, because the other guys are going to be guarding him, or they're true bigs, and they're going to have to step out and guard him. So we needed him to be aggressive. I believe he hit a big three, if I remember right, in the third quarter or something, or second quarter or some. Hit a big three, was aggressive to the bucket, got an and one, got us a few rebounds. That's huge, and that's the thing. Okay, so he's a freshman. We played 3 freshmen in the game. And he played the way he played. Imagine what a problem he's going to be for people by the time he's a senior, when he's been playing in these types of games his entire freshman year. He's not just out there; he's out there contributing. And man, he was huge tonight. Very, very proud of him.
And should be. Great game by both teams. The Bronx pick up their first win over Hugoton since 2018, breaking that 4-game losing streak to the Eagles, and more importantly, once again, that top seed. Coach, as always, thanks for taking the time.
Thanks again, Brett.
Appreciate it.
Yep,
and
thank you guys.
Wins always make it a little sweeter.
Absolutely.
We'll always find something to talk about, but
Always.
a win makes it better.
Yep.
Have a great, safe trip home. And
you guys too.
A chance for the Bronx, still going to practice, but maybe get a little rest and get ready, because next week it's the grind.
Yeah, regardless, we were going to take tomorrow off. We're going to take the boys and the girls teams. Actually, we're going to go, instead of practice, we're going to eat some Buffalo Wild Wings, and we're going to go catch the Garden Hutch game tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Give them a day off, and then, the next 4, we'll, Thursday will be about us, and then, the next 3 we'll be prepping for our opponent, and I'm anxious to get to the locker room and see the scores and see who we get, and so huge week coming up for us.
I call it the goal season now. You set the goals. Now it's time to go grab that goal.
Yep.
But 17-3.
Yep.
Looks a lot better than 16-4 would have.
Hey,
So, Coach,
yeah,
enjoy the
absolutely.
week.
Will do. Thank you. Can we get the chip?
Sure can.
We had an issue with the iPad, so.
Okay, well, I hope she did it. They know they've been to do it. But you want to grab the chip, memory card? All right, that was Bronx head coach Nate Schmidt. They want to grab the memory card from us. So hopefully the Bianca did it. She has been filming it every week, so hopefully she did. Oh, that's going to wrap it up from here to Hugoton. The Bronx once again win it by the score of 63-54, and they will finish the regular season 17-3 and will be the top seed in next week's sub-state tournament. The Bronx will play at home on Monday versus an opponent we do not know yet. Could be Cimarron, it could be Larned, just depends. So, but the Bronx will have a home game, boys on Monday, girls on Tuesday, and Lady Bronx will wait till the brackets come out, but their Lady Bronx on Tuesday will be on the road, and most likely at Holcomb, but we'll wait until the brackets officially come out tomorrow. But we do know one thing for sure, Bronx are the top seed in next week's sub-state. I want to thank all the great sponsors for all they do for LakinSports.com and Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. All the sponsors, oh man, we couldn't do it without you, and all the support people as well. All the support we get, Ryder Ranch, Shorty's too on Main Street in Lakin. We just have so many people, and all the great sponsors, Flashbacks, Kearney County Bank, Kearney County Community Development, the agency, Lakin Rec Commission, Lakin Drug, Lakin Dairy, Golden Plains Credit Union, Hendricks Welding. We've had a lot of great ones over the years. These are the ones that have stuck with us, and we appreciate everything they do for us. So for all the sponsors, I want to thank them for all they do. Jared, great work tonight on our color, and more importantly, really, the production, because you make what I do easy. There's no way to do them both. But everybody stay warm, stay safe. The temperatures are going to be frigid the next few days. But if we can get to the weekend, we might have it whipped. Let's hope this is the last cold snap we have. And let's get to spring. Let's get outside and everything comes back to life. So until then, everybody have a great week. Stay warm, stay safe. We'll talk to you next week. Take care.